Hello, and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn to avoid some important mistakes, so let's get started. First, this is not correct.
So those giraffes over there, they're eating from the leaves from branches of trees.
I cannot say they're eating from the leaves from branches of trees. This is not correct. Because they're not eating from the leaves, they're eating the leaves. That's the food that they're eating. We cannot say from the leaves. We have to say they're eating the leaves. So they're eating leaves from branches of trees? It sounds kind of strange. It's better to say tree branches, and it's easier. So they're eating leaves from tree branches. This is the best way to say it. And remember, when you're talking about eating, I can't say they're eating from the leaves because they're eating the leaves. That's the food they're eating. I cannot use from. They're eating the leaves from tree branches. Example, giraffes. Giraffes eat leaves from tree branches. That's what they do. That's why they have long necks, because they eat leaves from tree branches. Let's practice. Do giraffes eat leaves from tree branches? That's right. Giraffes eat leaves from tree branches. This is also not correct.
Now, how do you call different groups of animals in English?
I cannot say, how do you call different groups of animals? How do you call? We cannot use how in this question. We have to use the word what. We have to say, what do you call? We cannot say, how do you call? This is not correct English. You can say, how do you say, and how do you pronounce, and how do you spell? But you cannot say, how do you call? You have to say, what do you call, when you want to know the name of something. Example, what do you call a group of birds? A group of birds is called a flock of birds. Let's practice. What do you call a group of birds? That's right, a group of birds is called a flock of birds. Pronunciation, use the open ah sound like clock and block. Flock, a flock of birds. This is also not correct.
Because I have to take out my dog on a walk and I have to clean the litter box.
I cannot say I have to take out my dog on a walk. You can say I have to take out my dog, or you can say I have to take my dog on a walk, or for a walk. But you cannot say I need to take out my dog on a walk. Too many prepositions. So let's avoid all these prepositions and make it easier. Let's just say I need to walk my dog. That's easy, and that's the best way to say it. I need to walk my dog. I have to walk my dog. Of course, you can say, I have to take my dog on a walk, or I have to take my dog for a walk. But it's easier if you just say, I have to walk my dog. You don't have to worry about which preposition is correct. It's easier. Now, can I say, I have to walk with my dog? No, we don't say this. Technically, it's correct because you're walking with your dog, but we don't say this. We say, I have to walk my dog. Example, she has to walk her dog every day. Let's practice. Does she have to walk her dog every day? That's right, she has to walk her dog every day. This is also not correct.
Now I'm almost ready to go to work, but I still need to put on makeup on my face.
We don't say I put on makeup on my face. On 2 times? Don't say this. You can say I put on makeup. Or I put makeup on my face. But that sounds kind of stupid because where else are you going to put it, right? It goes on your face. So just say, I put on makeup. Example, she puts on makeup every day before she goes to work. She puts on makeup on her face? Don't say that. She puts on makeup every day before she goes to work. Let's practice. Does she put on makeup every day before she goes to work? That's right, she puts on makeup every day before she goes to work. This is also not correct.
And it's an important part of women's daily routines.
I cannot say it's an important part of women's daily routines. Woman is singular. I have to change it to plural and say it's an important part of women's daily routines. You're speaking in general, make it plural. It's 1 woman and 2 women. Pronunciation, use the short I sound like this is for both syllables. Women. It's an important part of women's daily routines. Is it possible to make it singular? I guess it's possible, but you'd have to use an article. You can say it's an important part of a woman's daily routine. You could say that, but you'd have to use article a. Example, putting on makeup. Putting on makeup is a part of women's daily routines. Let's practice. Is putting on makeup a part of women's daily routines? That's right. Putting on makeup is a part of women's daily routines. Or I can say of a woman's daily routine. Putting on makeup is an important part of a woman's daily routine. This is correct too. Let's practice. Is putting on makeup a part of a woman's daily routine? That's right. Putting on makeup is a part of a woman's daily routine. This is also not correct.
So some fun facts about penguins is that they cannot fly, and also these penguins are sleeping and they sleep standing up.
I cannot say so. Some fun facts about penguins is that they cannot fly and they sleep standing up. If I say some fun facts, I cannot use the verb is. I have to use are. So I can say some fun facts about penguins are that they cannot fly and they sleep standing up. After facts, a plural noun, I have to use the verb are. I cannot say is. So example, some fun facts about penguins are that they cannot fly and they sleep standing up. This is correct. Let's practice. What are some fun facts about penguins? That's right. Some fun facts about penguins are that they cannot fly and they sleep standing up. Very good. So keep watching to learn more about penguins and penguins mating. It's very interesting and entertaining, so keep watching. Today, Lisa and I went to the Monterey Aquarium to learn some great vocabulary about animals, and this is what we saw. So today we're going to practice with the word mate. That's what they were doing. They were mating. When we talk about animals, we don't say have sex or make love. We use mate as a verb. They were mating. Let's talk about pronunciation. The verb in the present is mate. We use a stop T at the end. Put the tongue up and stop the air. Mate. And the continuous action with ing, now the T is between vowels, so it makes a fast D. Mating, mating. Those penguins were mating. Those penguins were trying to make a baby penguin. They were mating. Let's practice. What were those penguins doing? That's right, they were mating. Why were they mating? Because it's mating season. There's a special time of the year when animals like to make babies. It's a season and we call it mating season. But it's not countable. Season is countable, so I can say a season, like spring or winter. Spring is a nice season. But when I say mating season, there's no a. We say it's mating season. That's why the penguins were mating. Let's practice. Why were the penguins mating? That's right, they were mating because it's mating season. It's mating season for penguins anyway. So we see the word mate can be a verb, and mate can also be a noun. When we use mate as a noun, we're talking about a partner, a spouse, a husband, a wife, but for animals. When an animal finds a partner to make babies with, that's a mate. Example, the male penguin was looking for a mate, and this male penguin found a mate. So a mate in the animal world means a partner to make babies with. That's a mate in the animal world. Let's practice. Did the male penguin find a mate? That's right, the male penguin found a mate. We also use the word mate to talk about people, but in a different way. In other English-speaking countries like England and Australia, they use the word mate to mean friend. Mate means friend in England and Australia, but not in America. We don't use it like that in America. We just say friend. We don't say mate for friend. But in America, we put the word mate together with other words to make compound words, like these: roommate, classmate, teammate, and soulmate. Let's practice with each one. Example, these two guys are getting an apartment together. They're not brothers, they're not family. They're just going to live in the same place. And they're going to pay half the rent. That's the idea. That's why it's good to have a roommate. They're roommates. It's good to have a roommate because your roommate will pay half the bills and half the rent. You can save money that way. You can save money by having a roommate. Let's practice. Are they roommates? That's right, they're roommates. They're going to live in the same house, the same apartment. What do you think? Is it good to have a roommate? Very good. Can you save money by having a roommate? That's right, you can save money by having a roommate. Another example, classmates. People that are in the same class are classmates. He's talking to his classmates. He's talking to two of his classmates. Let's practice. Are they classmates? That's right, they're classmates. Is he talking to his classmates? That's right, he's talking to his classmates. Is he talking to two of his classmates? That's right, he's talking to two of his classmates. And these girls are teammates. That means they're on the same team. They're teammates. Example, the girl is practicing with her teammates. She's practicing soccer with her teammates. Let's practice. Are they teammates? That's right, they're teammates. Is she practicing with her teammates? That's right, she's practicing with her teammates. Is she practicing soccer with her teammates? That's right, she's practicing soccer with her teammates. We hear the pronunciation, with her, with her. The H is silent because her is not an important word. It's not stressed. We don't pronounce the H. We say with her, with her. She's practicing soccer with her teammates. And we have this word, soulmate. They're soulmates. A soulmate is a romantic partner to spend your whole life with. Someone you love very much and you want to spend your whole life with them. That's your soulmate. Example, they've been married for 50 years and they still love each other very much and they want to spend the rest of their lives together as a romantic couple. So I can say they are soulmates. Pronunciation, soul, soul. Use a long O plus the dark L. Ol. Soulmates. They're soulmates. And it's not easy to find your soulmate. It's hard to find your soulmate. Someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. That's not easy. Let's practice. Are they soulmates? That's right, they're soulmates. Is it easy to find your soulmate? That's right, it's not easy to find your soulmate. Is it hard to find a soulmate? That's right, it's hard to find a soulmate. So we see the pronunciation, mate and mating. With mate, we end with a T, so it's a stop T. Mate, stop the air. We don't say mate. Put your tongue up and stop the air. Mate, mate. But if I say mating, Now the T is between two vowels, so it's a fast D. Mating, mating. They're mating because it's mating season. Keep watching till the end for a complete explanation of all the pronunciations of the letter T. Today we're learning different pronunciations of the letter T. The first one we see is this one. We see T-I-E or T-I-A. It makes the sound sh, sh, like shoe and shirt. The soft sound sh, sh. Examples, patient and initial. With patient, we see T-I-E, making the sh sound. Patient. The first syllable is a long A, like day and pay, pay, and shin. The second syllable is a closed sound. Sh, sh, shin. Patient. Patient can be an adjective. You need to be patient. Or a patient can be a person in a hospital or a doctor's office. A patient. And this word, initial or initials, more than one. We see T-I-A together, so the T is pronounced sh, sh. Initial. Initial. My initials are K-R-L for Kevin Richard Liddell. These are my initials. Let's practice. Is he a patient in the hospital? That's right. He's a patient in the hospital. Let's practice. My initials are K-R-L. What are your initials? Very good. Let's test what we've learned. You see a new word. You see T-I-A. How do we pronounce it? That's right. Shh, shh. So how do we pronounce this word? That's right. Initiate. In the present, initiate. In the past, initiated. The second T is between vowels, so we pronounce it like a fast D. Initiated. Initiated. It means started. Example, who started the fight? Who initiated the fight? The boy. The boy initiated the fight. Let's practice. Who initiated the fight? That's right. The boy initiated the fight. He started it. Let's test what we've learned. We see this word. How do we pronounce it? Well, you see T-I-E in the second syllable. You know the T is pronounced sh, sh. So this word is patience. That's right. Patience is the noun. To be patient. Patient is the adjective, and patience is the noun. So you need a lot of patience to learn a second language. Let's practice. Do you need a lot of patience to learn a second language? That's right. You need a lot of patience to learn a second language. Now let's learn another pronunciation of T. When I see words like this with TU plus a vowel, like TUE or TUA as the second or third syllable, the T is pronounced ch-ch, like chicken and change. Ch-ch. So pronunciation, statue. Statue. For the first vowel, we use the short A like black cat. Sta. Then we use the ch sound. Statch. Statue. For the second syllable, we use the long oo like boot and moon. Oo. Together, statue. This is the Statue of Liberty. And we see the T in liberty is between vowels, so it's pronounced like a fast D. Liberty. Liberty. Not liberty, but liberty. The Statue of Liberty. And the second word, we see TUA as a second syllable. So the T is pronounced ch-ch. Actual. Actual means real. And you can say actually. Actually means really. In reality. Actually. Or actual. This is an actual diamond. It's not a fake diamond, it's real. So I can say it's an actual diamond. Let's practice. What statue is this? Is this the Statue of Liberty? That's right, this is the Statue of Liberty. And this diamond, is it real? Is it an actual diamond or is it fake? That's right, it's an actual diamond. Let's practice what we've learned. What's the pronunciation for this word? We see the T as a second syllable with T-U-A. So we pronounce it with the ch sound. It's pronounced situ, situation. One situation or two situations. So the second syllable is the long oo like boot and moon. Situation. We have two vowels together, the U and the A. We need to link these vowels with the sound w, like the W sound. W, together. Situation. Example, you need to practice English in all different kinds of situations. Let's practice. Do you need to practice English in all different types of situations? That's right, you need to practice English in all different types of situations. Let's test what we've learned. You see a new word. What's the pronunciation? You see TUE as the second syllable. So the T is pronounced ch, like chicken. So what's the pronunciation? That's right, virtue. What is a virtue? A virtue is a morally good quality. Example, patience. Patience is a virtue. It's a morally good quality to be patient. So I can say patience is a virtue. Virtue is countable, so I have to say a. Use the article a virtue. Patience is a virtue. What do you think? Do you think patience is a virtue? That's right. Patience is a virtue. Let's look at another situation where T is pronounced ch. These two words, nature and natural. We see the spelling pattern, T-U-R-E. In this spelling pattern, T is pronounced with the ch sound, like chicken. So we see the word nature. And the other word, natural, we see T-U-R plus a vowel, an A. Also in this pattern, the T is pronounced with the ch sound. So the word is natural. But first, let's focus on the first syllable in these two words. In the first word, we use the long A, like day and say, nay, nature. Nature is the thing. The noun is nature. And the adjective, the description, is natural. The first syllable is pronounced with the short A, like black cat. Na, natch, natural. Natural is the adjective. Now we look at these two words. We see a similar spelling pattern. So the pronunciation, that's right, it's ch. The first word, culture. And the second word, cultural. Also remember the first syllable is a short U, like cup and up. Make a relaxed sound. Culture, and cultural. Let's test what we've learned. Let's look at these two words. What's the pronunciation? What's the pronunciation of T? That's right, it's ch, because we see T-U-R-E, we pronounce the T as ch. And we see T-U-R-I in futuristic. Again, the T is pronounced with the ch sound. So the first word, future, and the second word is futuristic. Future is the noun and futuristic is the adjective. This is an image of the future, someone's imagination of what the future looks like. And if I describe this image, I can say it's futuristic. It's a futuristic image. It's an image of the future. Let's practice. Is this a futuristic image? That's right, it's a futuristic image. Is it an image of the future? That's right, it's an image of the future, or someone's imagination of the future. Another situation where T makes a ch sound is TR. When you have TR together in any situation, you can pronounce it ter, but usually we don't. We pronounce it ch plus the R sound, chur. Example, train, truck, tree, and travel. Remember, when you see TR, make the ch sound plus the R. It will help you pronounce the R correctly, so you don't say train or tri. Use the ch plus the R, the voiced R sound. Chur, train, truck, tree, and travel. Now let's talk about the pronunciation of TION. Normally when you see TION, the T is pronounced with the soft sh sound, like shoe and show. The soft sound sh. So we have shun. This is the most common pronunciation of TION, but it's not the only one. So again, the most common is shun. Example, information, communication. So what is the other pronunciation of TION? When TION is after an S, then it's pronounced differently. It's pronounced with the ch sound, the hard ch sound like chicken and change. With words like this, question. It's not question, it's question. Use the hard ch sound because the TION is after an S. Let's see some other words. Let's test what we've learned. We see this word. How do we pronounce it? Is it suggestion or suggestion? That's right, it's suggestion because the TION is after an S. Make the hard ch sound like chicken. Suggestion. Let's look at the complete word. The first syllable is the short sound like cup and up. Sug. We have two G's and we're going to pronounce both of them. The first G is a hard G sound, sug. And the second G is the J sound, like juice and jump. Pronounce both. Suggest. Suggestion. And TION, the T makes the ch sound. So together, suggestion. Suggestion. Put the stress on the second syllable. He made a suggestion. He made a good suggestion. Let's practice. Did he make a good suggestion? That's right, he made a good suggestion. Let's look at some other situations where T makes a ch sound. When you have a T before a Y in two separate words, and you link the pronunciation of the two words, you will hear the ch sound. For example, look at your room. At your is correct, or you can say at your. Look at your room. If I separate the words, the T is a stop T because it's after a vowel. Look at your room. But if I link the words and I'm talking faster, you can hear, look at your room. At your. Look at your room. It's a mess. You need to clean it. Let's practice. What do you say when you see your children's messy room? That's right. Look at your room. It's a mess. You need to clean it. Another example, get your stuff. If I separate, I can say get your stuff. But because I have a T before a Y making the Y sound, I can change the T to a ch sound like chicken and say get your stuff. Let's go. Get your stuff. Or with this example, I bought you a present. You can separate and say I bought you a present. I bought you a present. Or when I have T before the Y, I can make the ch sound. I bought you a present because it's your birthday. I bought you a present. You're welcome. Let's practice. It's my birthday. Did you buy me a present? Thank you so much. Now let's look at the pronunciation of these two words. We see that double T is in the middle, but it's not between vowels. Not technically. When you look at the letters in the word, the T, or the double T, is not between vowels, but phonetically it is. When you see TLE or TTLE, phonetically the T is between vowels. And for this reason, the T changes to a fast D in American pronunciation. That's why we do not say little, we say little. And we do not say bottle, we say bottle. So this is a little bottle. Again, this is a little bottle. It's very small. Let's practice. Is this a little bottle? That's right, this is a little bottle. Today we're practicing the American pronunciation of the letter T. Our first example is NT. When you see NT, a lot of times you don't hear the T. Example, center. Of course, you can say center. It's correct. But a lot of Americans will pronounce it center. Or this word, 20. You can say 20 or you can say 20. Most Americans will say 20. Wanted or wanted. It's more common to hear Americans say wanted. You have NT in the middle, the T is silent. Other examples, internet. Internet or internet. International. International or international. Example, the internet is international. It's not just in one country, it's all over the world. So I can say, the internet is international. Let's practice. Is the internet international? Very good, that's right. The internet is international. Remember, when you say the word internet, use the. Pronounce the with a long E, the internet. But this rule depends on stress. If you have a stress after the NT, if you have a stressed syllable after NT, then you have to pronounce the T. Example, intense. I put the stress after the NT, so I have to pronounce a T. I cannot say immense. No, it's intense. Or words like intensive, intoxicated. We have the stress after the NT. We pronounce the T like a pure T. T. Release the sound. Intoxicated. Integrity. The stress is after the NT in these words. So we pronounce the T as a pure T. Integrity. Again, pronunciation. Intense. Intensive. Intoxicated. Integrity. This man is intoxicated. It means he's drunk. He's intoxicated. Let's practice. Is he intoxicated? That's right, he sure is. He's intoxicated. Now let's talk about situations when the T is silent. The T is silent when it's between consonants. Examples, exactly, Christmas. We see the T is between consonants, so we don't pronounce it. You don't say exactly, exactly. Don't pronounce the T. Exactly. You go from the k sound to the l sound. Exactly. Exactly. Or the word Christmas. We don't say Christmas. The T is between consonants, so it is silent. Link the sound s with the m. Christmas. Christmas. And it's not only in single words. If you have two words together and you're linking the words, which we do, the T is also silent. Example, must be. Must be. If you separate the words and you pause between words, then you could say must be. But if you link the words, you pronounce it must be, must be. The T is silent because it's between consonants when you link the words. Must be. Link the sounds s with a b. S, b. Together, must be. Must be. Example, he's old and she's young and pretty. Why is she with him? Well, it's obvious. He must be rich. Pronunciation, must be. He must be rich. Let's practice. Why is this girl with this man? He's very old. He's too old for her. That's right, he must be rich. Another example, just want. We see the T is between consonants, so it's silent. Link the sounds together. Just want. Just want. I just want to eat. I'm hungry. I just want to eat. Not just want, but just want. Just want. And we see the T in want is an NT. So we don't pronounce the T and we say wanna, wanna. I just want to eat. Want to or want to, you can pronounce it wanta or wanna. Both pronunciations are correct. I just want to eat. I'm hungry. I just want to eat. Let's practice. Are you hungry? Do you just want to eat? That's right. I'm hungry. I just want to eat. Or just saw. We see the T is between consonants, so don't pronounce it. It's silent. Just saw. You link the S with the S. Link them together. Just saw. Just saw. They just saw a movie. They didn't see a movie a long time ago. They just saw a movie. Let's practice. Did they just see a movie? That's right. They just saw a movie. Or this example, just once. But you say there's an O in once. That's a vowel. But phonetically, it's not a vowel. Phonetically, it makes the sound w, like a W. W, once. So phonetically, the T is between consonants. So it's silent. Link the sounds. Just w, just wa, just once. There's no T. Just once. Example, they saw the movie just once. They didn't see the movie 2 times. They saw the movie 1 time. They just saw the movie once. Just once. They saw the movie just once. Let's practice. Did they see the movie 2 times or just once? That's right. They saw the movie just once. Or when we see the word don't. A lot of times the T in don't is silent. Examples, I don't know and I don't care. I don't know. If you link the sounds, I don't know. Link the N with the other N. I don't know. Here the T is between consonants, so we don't pronounce it. I don't know and I don't care. Again, with don't, the T is between consonants, so you don't hear it. You don't hear it. Example, I don't care. So, I don't know and I don't care. Let's practice. Do you know or do you care? That's right. I don't know and I don't care. And we have some words that have patterns, letter patterns where the T is silent. Example, listen and fasten. You see S-T-E-N. With this spelling pattern, you can see the T is silent. Listen. We don't say listen, it's listen. And fasten. Example, fasten your seatbelt. Fasten is a verb, and the T is silent. You need to fasten your seatbelt. Let's practice. Do you need to fasten your seatbelt? Very good. We also see the silent T when you have the spelling pattern S-T-L-E. Like these words, whistle, castle, and hustle. The T is silent with the spelling pattern S-T-L-E. Example, this is a castle. Not a castle, but a castle. I would love to live in a castle. What about you? Would you like to live in a castle? Very good. And this is whistle. Whistle. I know how to whistle. Remember, with the verb know, use connectors how to. How to. Or pronunciation, howda, howda. Why do we say howda? Because the T is between vowels, phonetically. Howda. I know how to whistle. What about you? Do you know how to whistle? Very good. And now let's talk about these 2 words, soften and often. With both words, I don't pronounce the T. I say soften, and I say often. But sometimes you'll hear people say often, and it's not wrong. It's okay. People say both, often and often. I prefer often. Now the word soften, you can never say soften. It's always soften, and it means to make something soft. If you want to make your clothes soft, when you wash them in the washing machine, you can add fabric softener. Soften plus together, softener. I don't use fabric softener. What about you? Do you use fabric softener? Very good. So remember these 2 pronunciations of T. When you see NT in the middle between vowels, the T is often silent. But if the stress is after NT, then you have to pronounce the T like a pure T. Intensive. And when you see T between consonants, it's silent. Don't pronounce the T. If you link the sounds, do not pronounce the T. Examples, exactly and Christmas. Keep watching this video to see more examples and continue practicing with the pronunciations of the letter T. Today we're talking about the pronunciation of T. T has a lot of different pronunciations. First, let's look at this one. When T is at the beginning of a word, and after T you have a vowel, we use the pure T sound. Put your tongue up and release. T. Put your tongue up behind your teeth, not touching your teeth, just behind your teeth. Like this. T. And release. Examples. Tea, tie, table, and teacher. So the word starts with a T, and after T you have a vowel. Make the pure T sound. T. But what if the T is at the end of the word, and before T you have a vowel? Then we do a stop T. That means you put your tongue up in the T position, but you don't release. Example, wait, wait. I don't say wait. I don't release the T. It's a stop T. I stop the air. I stop the air with my tongue in the T position. Wait.
For obvious reasons, I couldn't wait for your permission.
Sir, Molly and I can't wait to try those restaurants you recommended. That's right. I can't wait to see your face when this rookie takes first place in front of the entire town.
You can't ask me to wait for that.
It's happening now. Harvey is that hero.
You know, you don't always have to wait for me to come to you.
You're not going. You're going home. Or you wait for me to call and tell you what, if anything, we found.
Thought. Thought. At the end, the tongue goes up and makes a stop T. Not thought, but thought. Thought. Thought.
I thought you were going to bring your daughter to help you translate.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought you said. Yeah.
That's what I thought you said.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
And there was this moment when I was looking at her, and I don't know, I thought I could actually date this one.
Hot. Hot. Hot.
And, I mean, it was hot, and I got burnt.
Hey, you know, it's kind of a hot day to be a raccoon.
I remember it was the first really hot day of spring.
You want a hot dog?
Sit. Sit. Not sit, but sit.
You sit there with a mass murderer.
Ellen's gonna sit there. Ellen!
They think that we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys.
And when you have a T at the end, a stop T, it makes the vowel shorter. Let's compare these two words. Play. There's no stop T. The vowel is longer. Play. There's no stop T, so the vowel is longer here. Play. Compared with plate. Plate. The stop T makes the vowel shorter. They're the same vowel, they're the long A. But the stop T at the end makes the long A a little shorter. Let's listen again. Play, play soccer, play, and plate. Plate. It's shorter.
I'm just gonna go get a plate. Go get a plate.
Miss Baker told me to bring you a plate.
Sweet potato pie.
Put that on the plate.
Let's play a game then.
Let's play a game, just me and you.
What?
Let's play a game.
We need a break. Let's play a game.
Other example, day, day, and date, date. So with date, we see the vowel is shorter because you have a stop T at the end.
I got bored one day, and I put everything on a bagel.
But now I'm sure the day won't come when you no longer need Batman.
Have a blessed day, and hey, may your luck come out just as good as mine.
Can we set up a date right now? Are you available next Thursday?
I've got a date with a pretty upset girlfriend.
At first, it seemed like I made a mistake, seeing how it was only my induction day and I was already getting yelled at.
Now let's practice with another sound. When you have TEN, TON, or TAIN at the end of the word, and the syllable is not stressed, the T makes a different sound. We have to make a stop T and link it to the N. Example, kitten. You can say kitten, but most people say kitten. You do the stop T, kit. You don't release, and then you fall to an N. Kitten. When you make the stop T, the tongue is up, almost in the N position, so you don't have to change much. Kitten. Kitten. But don't say kitten. I cannot pronounce these T's as a fast D. I cannot say kitten. It's kitten, or more commonly, kitten.
No, I want a kitten.
We'll get a kitten.
I do notice you have a kitten hidden in your purse. Were you hiding?
I feel weak as a kitten. God.
Other examples. These are mittens. Mittens, more commonly, mittens. Mittens. They're not gloves because they don't have fingers. They're called mittens.
I think I asked my mom for a pretty pair of mittens, and she made them for me. With all the...
Earned her living by knitting rabbit wool mittens and muffatees. There's a nice scarf and some mittens in here.
Did you already lose the mittens that I got you?
Other example, written. Written. So you can say written or written. Written is more common. Just don't say written. It's written. Let's look at some examples that end with TON. Example, cotton. cotton.
But did you know how happy I was to escape from Charleston? From a world of slaves and corsets and cotton.
He picked cotton in Mississippi, you told me 100 times.
Now you out here picking cotton like the rest of them.
Step up and get your cotton candy.
Like cotton candy.
Button. Button. Not button, it's button. Stop T and fall to the N. Button.
Push a button and end up in Canada or something.
Ding-a-ling. I push a button, and all 5 level control centers are notified the same time you are.
Between us, we don't have the brains to push a button.
In a week, all we'd have to do is push a button. We'd be turning on 100 cars a day.
I mean, how can anyone be serious about anything when some moron can steal a bomb or push a button and nuke us all until our shadows glow?
Carton. Carton. This is a milk carton. Carton. Now let's practice with some words ending in TAIN. Example, certain. Certain. You can say certain or certain, but don't say certain. It's certain.
What makes you certain that your husband is involved with someone?
I think we can be pretty certain that Bourne's not your source then.
I had to be certain that you were a decent man, kind.
I know things.
I'm certain that you know things.
Are you absolutely certain that you understood the gentleman's question?
And I'm not certain that you really understand this trade.
Example, mountain. Mountain. You can say mountain or mountain.
This Grail tablet speaks of deserts and mountains and canyons.
Mountains and the trees and the sea and the breeze.
See all the mountains and the surfers.
Though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not love, I am nothing.
Antonius, with our best troops crushed in the mountains and the rebels marching on us as we speak, what did we celebrate?
Fountain. Fountain. You can say fountain or fountain. Both are fine.
And then I swim in the fountain all afternoon.
I was thinking about a chocolate fondue fountain right there.
That's a fountain of conversation, man.
Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.